Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I am the founder of the Black Business School. I founded the Black Business School after I taught at a lot of major universities. I have a PhD in finance. I taught at Syracuse University, the Ohio State University, University of Kentucky, etc. I also have a master's degree in mathematical statistics, so I also understand the mathematics behind how stock markets work and all this stuff. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, because I grew up without much money as a kid, and I also saw a lot of regular folks that could have made a lot of money with stock market investing, but the stuff seems too complicated. It just, goes over people's heads and scares people. So one of the things I'm an expert at, I'm really good at, is taking complex concepts and breaking them down to the point where a 5-year-old can understand it. That's why we have a Black Business School for children. We have a lot of great things in the Black Business School. So what I want to do is I want to give you guys a quick, this will just take a few minutes, but it'll change your life. I'm going to give you a quick breakdown on how stock options can be a powerful tool to enhance your portfolio. A lot of people don't understand. If you think about stock market investing as a cake, stock options are kind of the icing on the cake. Imagine eating a cake with no icing. That's not a very good cake. But imagine eating a cake with the icing. It becomes moist and delicious. So you don't want to eat the icing without the cake, though, because that's too much sugar. It's not good for you, right? So the cake with the icing is what you're looking for. So what does that mean? Well, that means that people who invest in stock options without considering stocks themselves and the underlying assets, they're usually kind of accelerating their risk, kind of rolling the dice, and it's not a good thing. But those who invest in stocks without looking at options are missing opportunities to earn extra wealth, earn extra income, to protect their wealth, etc. So here are 5 quick ways that I use stock options in my portfolio to really enhance it, or really to put the icing on top of that cake. The first thing that you can do with options is you can actually write or sell call options. And what all that really means, and that's something I can explain more to you in detail in the Black Business School, but basically you're selling a piece of the upside. You're basically saying, rather than taking a chance and rolling the dice and getting 10 birds in the bush possibly, but or ending up with nothing, I'd rather just take 2 birds in the bush, or 2 birds in my hand, and then you can have whatever's in the bush, right? So basically, you're exchanging something that might happen or might not happen in exchange for something that definitely will happen. When I sell call options, money definitely goes right into my bank account, and I don't have to worry about if the stock goes up or down. I don't really care at that point because I've already got my money. Another thing you can do with options is you can actually sell insurance. You can actually take cash in your portfolio and position yourself where you can sell, say, a put option, and basically give other people insurance on their stock. So if you think about an insurance company, insurance companies collect money by collecting a premium in exchange for taking on a risk, like just making a promise, like, hey, if your house burns down, we'll cover you, but if the house doesn't burn down, we keep the money, right? The other way you can make money, number 3, is you can actually buy a call option. Now, this is the most popular use of options that's out there. A lot of people love to buy call options because they like that quick, easy flip. It's kind of like a financial crack, like you get that high of, ooh, I invested $500 and I made $3,000. That's really cool. So the upside of that is that it can give you a chance to get that bigger payoff. But also the downside of that is that it can be risky and you can lose everything. So you got to be real careful with that. The fourth way that options can generate income is you can actually buy put options. So buying a put option is a type of insurance. So basically, if you have a stock, let's say a lot of you have stocks right now that have done really, really well, that have taken off to the moon, and you're worried. You're like, oh gosh, what if the price goes down, right? Well, put options are there where you can pretty much buy insurance and protect yourself against the downside, so that in case the price drops, you're going to get money that will cover the price drop. Okay, just the same way you insure your car, things like that. The 5th way that options generate income from my portfolio is they are a beautiful, beautiful tool to use simultaneously, where you might use calls and puts at the same time to create just the right layout of your portfolio, where you can get just the right amount of risk, get rid of the risk you don't want, get just the right amount of income. Getting the income off the options is a very big deal. A lot of people think they have to sell their stock to get income from it. You don't have to sell your stock. You can use options to do that. And so basically, the use of options, if you understand them, and I'm a person that can teach this to you. I know this stuff at a very high level. I've taught financial experts. I've taught people that are now professors. I've taught people that do stuff on Wall Street, and I've taught little children. I've explained these things to children. But basically, the use of options can allow you to almost create the perfect little recipe, like food, the perfect little meal where you put just enough salt, just enough butter, etc. Or imagine getting in the bathtub where you want a little bit of hot, a little bit of cold, You say, oh, it's too hot. Let me put a little cold in there. Well, you can do that with options where you can get just the right balance in your portfolio where you're protected against the downside, but you got a piece of the upside, and it's all based on personality. So feel free to, there should be some offer, some link around here that you can click on to give some of our other programs a try. We're really, really good in the Black Business School at explaining things to that in a way that anybody can understand it, no matter what your education level is, no matter what your background is. There's no reason to be afraid. Also, you can get started in a lot of this stuff with very little money. Very little money. We're also really, really good at explaining to people how to invest with very little money, like our $5 a day investment plan, things like that. So that's it. That's the whole conversation. And I'm telling you that the information I just shared with you, 98% of the population doesn't understand any of this, but now you just gotten started. So congratulations to you on doing something that's going to benefit your family for generations. And I hope you'll consider trying some other things in the Black Business School. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.